Hi, my name is Abigail, and this is the story of how I got revenge on my boyfriend. My boyfriend's name is Adam. He's on the football team and sometimes gets a bit carried away with the other guys and can be kind of mean. There's this guy in my class called James who is a total nerd, but also a genuinely nice person. And they kept making fun of how skinny he is until I eventually told him to cut it out. But then he did one thing that I could never forgive him for. My best friend is called Catherine, and we've been friends since we were babies. We've done everything together and been there for each other through thick and thin. Catherine is quite short, a bit chubby, and has a wart on her cheek. But I don't care at all what she looks like because she is my best friend. I've occasionally caught my boyfriend and his friends making fun of her behind her back about it, before I snapped at them to stop. I'm quite clever, and Adam often struggles with his schoolwork, mainly because he's always focusing on football. I help him with it most evenings, though, so he can pass his classes. We had a test coming up that we both knew he was going to struggle to pass, so he asked me if I could sit by him and let him read my answers. I refused, obviously. I wasn't going to risk getting expelled from school. Adam was not happy about this, and we got into a really big argument. The next day, I paid the price. Adam knew me well and knew that the thing that would annoy me the most would be attacking my friends. All over social media were pictures of Catherine, except they'd been photoshopped into a witch with heaps of warts and green skin. I was furious and felt terrible for Catherine, but I couldn't believe that Adam would do this just to get at me for not letting him cheat. He was in for it now. I was smart at school, but I also happened to be smart at getting my revenge. I was sure that the best tricks would be simple and old-fashioned. He was in for it. My first trick was simple. I'd pretend not to have seen the photos online and would apologize to Adam and agree to him copying my test. But I purposely wrote all the wrong answers when I saw him looking, then quickly changed them for the right ones just at the end, so I knew when we got the results he would fail and I wouldn't. I asked to go to the bathroom at lunch, and instead balanced a tub of paint just inside his locker, so when he opened it, it would spill out. When he turned up to maths bright yellow, it was all I could do to fake concern so he wouldn't know it was me. As he sat in his chair in maths, I smiled to myself. Sure enough, an hour later at the end of the lesson, when he stood up, his chair came with him. I had poured super glue over it. The best part is that I have a perfect poker face, and as Adam's friends were always playing tricks on each other, he still had no idea it was me. Once he had extracted himself from the chair, Adam was looking quite irritated. But I wasn't done. I have a great relationship with the staff in the canteen, and I gave them a special request to do when Adam came in for lunch. Although the rest of us got pizza for lunch, for some reason they had strangely run out when Adam arrived, and only had pea soup left, which I know he hates. In every class he had that day, I went in beforehand and wrote on the board, "Only cowards humiliate lovely girls." Everyone knew what the note was talking about, and before long, everyone knew who had written it too. It's fair to say that Adam was not having a good day. At the end of school, I bumped into him walking home. People were giving him scathing looks, knowing what he had done to Catherine. Adam started ranting to me about his football friends, saying that as soon as he knew who had done this to him, they would be sorry. I deliberated about whether or not to tell him whether it was me, but decided not to. He's definitely learned his lesson. Please share your opinions or stories in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.